All right. Okay, welcome to week 5 of the cardiac rehab program. So last week we did the breath of fire. And how did that go for everybody? Did you use that? Did you like it? Was it difficult, easy?
It was good. I like it.
What do you like about it, Barty?
Well, it does open up. I have seasonal allergies, and it helps open up the nostrils.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. I never knew that. It could help with allergies, but that totally makes sense. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Were you going to say something, Ken?
I have some troubles with my ribs and where they join my spine. And doing that with the breath of fire really helps stretch those muscles. It makes it feel much better.
Oh yeah? Oh good. Great. Yeah, it's like a little workout in there, those muscles in the rib cage too, as well. Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Yes. What's your question?
My question is, because I've got pretty bad arthritis in my hands, I was having difficulty trying to put pressure on either side.
Okay.
So I don't know can you use one finger from each hand or?
Yeah, for sure. So when you do this, where does it hurt you?
Oh, it's my fingers don't want to, they're bent and they don't want to put equal pressure, so I don't get the full closure of the nostril.
Ah, I see. So yeah, is there some way you can, if you think about it
like
now?
If I can use a finger from each hand, I can make that work.
Oh, yeah, okay, do that. Yeah. You could just, alternate like that. Yeah, you can make that work. You can try it next time when we do it. We're going to do it, we're doing them both today together, right? The breath of fire and the alternate nostril breathing. I got the days mixed up earlier in the day. I'm like, oh, we're already done. This is our last class, but it's not. It's our second last class. So I was all ready to do the pain meditation in my head for a moment. I was like, no. All right, so we'll do the breath of fire and the alternate nostril breathing. Mm-hmm. And you can try that out. Anyone else having any trouble with your hands or anything else?
I just try to practice.
Just try to practice, Helen? Yeah?
Because meditation is all new to me.
Yeah.
I joined because of the open heart surgery, But it's benefit. I'm glad I joined.
Oh,
I
good.
learned so much from you. Yeah. Thank you.
Brand new to you. Well, good for you. Yeah, it's nice to try new things, but meditation, I feel it has just so many benefits. It's worth giving it a try, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anybody else brand new to meditation this session? I think I asked you at the beginning. Some people I can't see. Yeah, that's okay. So some people were, some people weren't, but yeah, it's good. It has so many benefits. I really feel like it's gotten me through so many things in my life over the last, I don't know, when I started it 25 years-ish ago, 24, years, yeah. And it builds over time. So the longer you meditate, the easier it is to just come back to it. Like even if you do slide out of it, which I have from time to time, I once I start up again, it's just like right back, and I can go in a nice deep meditation pretty easily, even if I haven't done it for a little while, because I have those years of having meditated in many different ways and workshops I've gone to and things like that. So yeah, maybe this is just the beginning. I guess that was my hope when I started doing these meditation classes in the rehab program, is that it would be a bit of a beginning for people, right? To just say, okay, this is a bit of a starter package in a way, right? Let's just try it and see if it's something that you can feel like you can continue. And then there's just so many options out there of things you can, different but there's apps, like there's some stuff on Netflix, there's lots of classes. Now people are teaching on Zoom. You can go to meditation centers, all that kind of thing. So there are a lot of options that you can explore out there. So just keep an eye out if you're interested in doing more of it in the future. Yeah, the more you can do, the better. And I can send you, if you're interested, I can send you my list. I just found it and tracked it down for Nick, was asking for it, one of the case managers in the program. And so I have a list of a bunch of different options for meditation, and I can send that to you. Would you like me to do that?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll send it out on the group email again. Yeah. Good. Okay. So I thought what we'd do today is start with alignment, but I thought we'd start sitting down today instead of standing up, just so that you can see the difference between the sitting down and standing up. Because I think after what we've done 4 weeks of, the standing meditations or standing alignment, so sort of how to align your feet and your legs, and then the hip alignment when we're sitting is fairly similar. So I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit so I can move back. And we'll do that. So getting to your seated position, if you're going to be seated for the breathing and the breath of fire and the alternate nostril breathing, and then for the meditation, if you want to lie down, you can just gently and smoothly as you can, just get into your lying down position. Oh, I have to take these off, I can't see you anymore. Okay. And so I'm sitting on a ball, but you can sit on whatever. So these blocks are great just to raise you up. If anyone has yoga blocks, or they're kind of hard, a little bit on the firm side, but they have a little bit of softness to them. So something like that. Cushions are a bit squishy, but if that's what you have, that's what you have. Our blanket, rolled up blanket. So let's see. Most people will not be on a ball, so I'll put my ball aside for a second now here. So sit down on your, whatever it is you're sitting on. And I always like to have the, so my hips, I want to be higher than my feet. And then I put my feet down like that. Now, I realize that not everyone can do that. So if your legs don't go down, they stay up like this, then grab a cushion and another cushion. Oops, poor plant. Okay, there. So that's what more or less what my meditation position looks like. And so get yourself comfy, yeah, and put as much as you need to below your knees. If your knees are still up like this, get 2 cushions, because you want them to rest. If they're just sort of hanging there, you'll get tired faster. And the other thing is, if you think your back is going to get sore, then sit yourself close to the wall. I'll put my blocks right up against the wall, and then I can lean against the wall, or I can just lean a little bit forward, so that when I can practice, right? I can just lean forward a tiny bit and let my muscles hold my spine up, or I can lean back. If I get tired, I can just lean back and rest a little bit against the wall. And then when I feel okay again, I can come back out. And eventually you'll build that strength in your back to be able to sit the whole time without the wall. All right, and the other thing is then, so just going back to your hip position, because I guess that's where we'll start. So you want your sitting bones, so the bones at the bottom of your, on your bottom, I guess, the 2 bones, the sitting bones, you want them even. You don't want one side up or one side down. You want to try to have them even as possible. And so if your, one leg is more up higher, quite a bit higher, then just adjust it so those sitting bones are sitting nicely even. And then, but the other thing is, you want your hips to be sort of tilting forward just a tiny bit, right? Because our spine doesn't go straight up like a straight line. It's more of a curve, right? It looks like that S curve. So at the bottom, it sort of starts with a bit of a swoop. And if we are too far leaning back, then our hips are going to go like that. They're going to tilt backwards, and that's going to compress the spine at the front, and you'll get a sore back from that. So make sure you're just leaning a little tiny bit forward. So I'm just sort of sitting on the edge of my block. So you can sit on the edge of a cushion or edge of anything that you have handy, blanket, whatever, just to tilt your pelvis forward a tiny bit. All right, so that's the hip, where you want the hips to be aligned. And then your rib cage, of course, as we've done in the past, you don't want your rib cage popping up. So if you're tilting forward too much, then your rib cage will be popped up. So set that down, just put that down a little bit and make sure, and you don't want it collapsing either, right? So we don't want to be sitting like that. So sit up nice and tall and just have a feel for those ribs, right? They're nicely inside our body. And then let's do the arms, so the shoulders. So bring your hands, elbows in by your side, palms facing up, and then bring your shoulders back without popping your ribs up too much. And then without disturbing, just noticing where your shoulders are. They're nicely back and in place, back and down. And then without disturbing your shoulders too much, just gently set your hands down. If you're really working on getting your shoulder blades to go back, your shoulders to go back, you can leave your hands here. You could add another cushion and put it on top of your, top of here, so that when you set your hands down, they're not as far away, so they don't collapse your shoulders in. So you could do that if you like. Or I like to do this, which is just put one here and then have my little circle, because that just seems to be my favorite position for my hands, is one hand in the other and my thumbs together. And I like to have just a little something here to rest my hands on. So just get yourself comfy as you can with what you have nearby. I've got allergies now. My eyes are itchy. Okay. And then just the top of your head, noticing, just pulling up with the top of your head so that your neck is also in alignment, right? So we're not doing this, we're not sort of leaning forward. Pull your head right up, and it kind of, if you think of it, your spine on a string, it's like your spine is on a string, you just pull it up, and then you can sit up nice and tall. Good. Okay, so that's our alignment, sitting down. Okay, so let's start out with the breath of fire, and then we'll go into the alternate nostril breathing, and then we'll go into our meditation. Okay, so was everyone here last week for breath of fire? Or at least did it on the video? Yeah. You tried it? Yeah, okay. So some people yes, some people no. Okay, we'll do it again. So the breath of fire is a passive inhale, passive smooth inhale, and a really quick, strong exhale. So it looks like this. I'll do it slowly. You can watch once if you like, just to remind you. If you know how to do it, you can go ahead and do it. But it looks like this in a slow version. So you'll see that my tummy is filling up, and then I push it out. And you want the air to go in, fill your tummy up, and then a strong push out with an exhale. And the exhale is through your nose. I usually do both through my nose. You can do it through your mouth if you want. but it's good to have it coming through your nose on the way out, on the exhale. Okay, let's do that together. We'll just do a little round of maybe 5 in a row, and then we'll come back. And at any time, if you feel dizzy or just not getting it, just stop, take a moment. We'll do another round in a moment. Okay, so if you want, you can put your hands on your tummy or your ribs, just so that you know that you're filling up your tummy, or at least this part of your body, and then exhaling and releasing. All right, so exhale completely. And then inhale, deep and soft. And exhale. And then inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. And if you want to go in your own timing, that's totally fine. Just keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Yeah, you might need some Kleenex nearby. Inhale again. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale quick. Good. And then come back to a normal breath. And just close your eyes for a moment and notice, or blow your nose if you need to. That's very, very common to need to, as soon as things start clearing out through the nose, right? Might need to clear that out. And just breathe and notice. Close your eyes for a moment, just notice what that feels like. You can even notice if you're finding it challenging or easy or interesting or awkward. Just notice what you're feeling. And just acknowledge that. You might even feel energy move. I can feel energy moving through my body after just that little bit. Feels kind of nice. That little clearing. All right, let's do it again. So bring your hands onto your rib cage and exhale completely. And inhale, deep and soft. Fill your tummy up. And exhale. Inhale again, fill your tummy up. Exhale. Inhale, fill the tummy. And exhale. Inhale, fill the tummy. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, fill the tummy. And exhale. And then just bring your hands down to a comfortable place and breathe. And just notice, close your eyes and breathe. Good. And then just slowly open your eyes again. And I just want to show you what it looks like to do it at full speed. And if you are interested in doing that, you can probably just Google, I have done a breath of fire, and have a look and see if you want to learn it, to do it well, if you're kind of getting like, oh, this is kind of nice, can learn on YouTube. But here's what it looks like when you're doing it in the speed that it's meant to be done. And I'll just exhale. And here I go. So it's pretty fast. And it's really such a nice clearing energy, and really starts things moving along, moving through. So it's great to go do that and then go into a deep meditation, or do that and then the alternate nostril breathing, which we'll start now. So bring your left hand and bring your thumb into the center, wrap your hands around your thumb, bring that arm straight across your body, bring your elbow of your other arm rested on this fist. Bring the thumb in and wrap that thumb with your 3 fingers. So now, and you can do, yes, Debbie, you can just do whatever. So if this isn't working for you, Debbie was having trouble. So if there's any trouble, just adjust it in whatever way works for you. Really, it needs to be doable for you and your body. All right, but if you can, do this like this. Yeah, good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to exhale completely and then inhale, and then we'll start the alternate nostril breathing, and I'll talk you through it. All right, exhale completely. Inhale, soft. And this is just a smooth, so cover the right nostril and exhale, soft and smooth. Inhale through that same nostril. Stop, pause at the top, switch sides, and then exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Stop, pause at the top, switch sides, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, same one. Stop, pause at the top, switch sides, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right, same one. Don't move your fingers. Inhale. Stop, pause at the top, now move your finger, exhale through your left. Stay there, don't move your fingers, inhale. Stop, pause at the top, now switch sides, exhale through your right. Don't change your finger. Inhale through your right. Stop, now pause at the top and switch sides when you're holding your breath, and exhale. Same nostril, don't move your finger. Inhale through your left. Now pause, hold your breath, switch sides with your finger, and exhale through your right. Good. Inhale through your right. Stop, pause, hold your breath. Now switch sides and exhale through your left. And then come back to a normal breath. Good job, everyone. Nice. And if you want to just take a moment, close your eyes and just notice what that feels like. And just notice if you feel that your nose is more balanced. You might feel more balanced. One side of our nostril is energizing and the other is relaxing, potentially. And so the more even they are, the better we feel, the more balanced we feel. And alternate nostril breathing can help us to get into that balanced place. Okay. All right, let's do one more round of the alternate nostril breathing. And after this round, we'll go right into our meditation today. Okay? Can everyone hear me okay? Yeah, good. Okay. All right, so bring your fingers around your thumb, across your chest, solar plexus, thumb, 3 fingers, or whatever feels best for you. And I'll just say this. So you're breathing out through the left and then back in through the same nostril. And then out through the right, back in through the same nostril. So you only move your finger when you're at the at the top of the inhale and you hold your breath to move. Okay, so so a breath in and a breath out on each side before you move your finger. If you know what I mean. All right, so exhale completely. Inhale, deep and soft. Plug your right nostril and exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Hold your breath, pause, switch sides now, and exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Stop, pause at the top, switch sides. If you need to go in your own rhythm, please go ahead and do that. Exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Stop, pause at the top, switch sides, exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. Stop, pause at the top, switch sides, exhale through your left. Inhale through your left. Stop, hold your breath, switch sides, exhale through your right. Inhale through your right. And last one, you're just going to exhale through your left, or whenever you get back to your left nostril, exhale. And then release your finger, come into your seated position and back to a normal breath. And if you need to move to get into your meditation position, please do that. I'm just going to mute everyone's microphones so that it's nice and quiet while we go into the meditation. Okay, everyone is muted, so if you need to say something, you'll have to unmute yourself. And just close your eyes. Once you're settled in your meditation position, make sure your shoulders are back, hips tilted forward the tiniest little bit, ribs tucked in, shoulders back. Bring your hands into your favorite position. Just begin to go into silent meditation. Just notice your thoughts come and notice them go. And bring your attention back to your breath. You can say to yourself, so hum. Inhale on so, and exhale on hum. So, hum. And it means I am that I am. And if you find that your mind wanders, and it may, just remind yourself that I'm thinking, oh, I'm thinking. And just imagine that those thoughts are in a little cloud. Just put them into that little cloud and allow them to float up into the sky and away. And once they're gone, just come back to your breath and notice your breath and notice your body, your alignment. Are you still sitting up nice and tall? Do you need a little break? Do you need to lean against the wall? Or do you need to gently and softly adjust something that's hurting? Just move that thing, that body part or whatever it is you can to be more comfortable. And then just come back to your breath. So on the inhale, hum on the exhale. So hum. And just go into silent meditation. into the room. And if you're lying down, just slowly roll onto your side if you can. And then stay on your side for a moment, for as long as you need to. And then when you feel ready, just come up to sitting. All right. So we'll end there for today. If, of course, as always, I'll be here if you want to stay for a few minutes for questions or comments, then please do so. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Namaste.
Namaste. Gwen, I do have a quick question.
Sure.
What do you feel is the difference between doing like a silent meditation like this and a guided one? Like it always, I find with the guided, I don't go as deep. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes it could be just progressive relaxation, or sometimes it's like a guided in a walk in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
They're pleasant to hear, but my mind wanders anyway with those as well. So sometimes I'm not always paying attention to what they're saying.
Right.
But it's kind of like background noise, and I find with the silent ones, I seem to go deeper, even though I'm still distracted by my thoughts.
Sure.
So I just wanted to know what your thoughts were on that.
Well, I think that there's the practice of meditation, so the guided meditations are helpful for sure.
Yeah.
I do think there is something different that is happening when you're going into a silent meditation. You're sort of calming your mind in a different way and on your own, right? So it really is, and I think because there's no one else saying anything, right? There's no one else talking. It can get quieter, right? It can get much more quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I think eventually, or sometimes, right? If it's just silent, right? So there's benefit to both, I want to say, but essentially, the ultimate goal, I suppose, would be to go into silent meditation. Right? Yeah.
I always feel more rested when I come out of a silent one, than a guided one. But anyways, as you said, there's benefits to both.
There is, and but we're learning this from Eastern traditions, which most of the meditations would have been silent, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's about calming the mind and quieting the mind.
Yeah.
But it's also very beneficial to go to some guided places, right? So whatever you can do, if you can go into the silent meditation, then great. But if that just doesn't work for you, then it's okay too. But yeah, I would definitely aim for the silent meditation. And if that's working for you, that's great. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
That's all I.
Good. Does anyone else have a question or comment?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just your sessions that are on YouTube.
Yes.
Will they stay on after the sessions are over?
Yeah, I'll leave them up.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I just leave them all on there. There's some from years back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can go back and do them again if you like. Yeah. Or review certain parts.
Great, thank you.
Good. You're welcome. Okay.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Gwen.
Rosie.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye. See you
Thank
next
you.
week.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Hi, Debo. Bye, Debo.